Hello everyone and welcome to my live show. Just going to shut the curtains here because it's kind of a bit too bright. Oh, sorry. Always get this when I come live. I just cannot get this right, can I? The lighting. So I've got a different coloured backdrop today. And these backdrops actually need a different kind of lighting. Hi everyone. Hi. Hello lovely persons. How are you? Well, here I am. Okay. If you want to cut out this first bit and go straight to the subject, please do. I will put a timestamp there for you. Okay. But for my lovely followers, I just want to say, you're probably thinking, what the hell are you doing coming on live when I went to the hospital yesterday? Well, I did. Ooh, that lighting is not working for me. Well, I did. Okay, I did. And this whole thing is sending me absolutely screwy. Okay, the whole thing. I can't get the lighting right. Never mind. The whole thing is making me screwy. I went to the A&E department. I suppose I actually got some kind of reassurance. But after all that, I was sent home and put back on the waiting list. Okay. Now, why was that? I know what you're saying, all of you. It's not fair. I can't eat anything. I told them I couldn't eat. All I can put it down to is this. It's the COVID. They're trying to, unless it's an emergency, they're trying to keep people out of hospital. They're still doing this, okay. And they're still trying to keep people out of hospital. Why? When we're not getting that many people in hospital with COVID. Why are they still doing that? Why are they deterring people from what they're expecting, a great big mass exodus of people coming in with COVID? Well, that doesn't make sense to me, sending people home. Anyway, so if you follow me and you are one of my lovely followers, I was there 6 hours, actually maybe more than that. I went at 5 o'clock in the evening and I didn't leave till 2 o'clock in the morning the next day. So and I don't want to do this about this this hospital visit, okay, but I told them that I've not eaten in 2 days. I told them all of that. They took my bloods. I said that I'm in a lot of discomfort when I eat, and really the message that I got is that unless you are truly an emergency, which is you are septic, you know, and he explained that, the doctor, they were very young doctors too. They were not like your registrars. God knows where they are anymore. He said to me, you're not, you know, your bloods have come back, you're not, yeah, which really I am. I have got a high inflammatory markers. I know that because I was told that by my doctor. But yeah, I think what it is, what the message that I got, and I sat there all those hours, okay, I sat there all those hours in A&E, and the message that I got is, we only operate if it's a complete emergency, and that means, and the way this came across, if you are septic, and then we do it urgently, we take that out kind of like now. And the doctor, if it's not infected, then you're put back on the waiting list. Whether you've got pain or whether that is causing you not to eat all day, causing you to be, I don't get it. Going back in my nursing years, and especially you guys who are nursing, were nurses, we would have seen that as like somebody in a lot of pain who cannot eat or drink as like an emergency. But I got classed as a non-emergency to go back home and wait until you get put on the list. Now, I told them that I was a nurse and that I'm not going to put up with this, okay? I'm not going to put up with this. I've been a nurse for many years and I'm not going to live my life like this. So I do feel it may have nudged them to put me on the list more quickly. So we'll have to see, okay, we'll have to see what happens. In the meantime, I can't eat as much as I used to eat. Is that a benefit to maybe losing some weight? No, because I'm not really losing any weight at all. I can't, the only way that I lose weight if I go out for long walks, for like 4-5 mile walks. That is the only way that I lose weight. If I just cut down on food, I don't lose weight. I know that. So with this pain, I cannot go for long walks. So really, I'm not kind of going to lose any weight with not eating so much. So hi everyone, lovely to see you. I think what it is, what I put it down to is that they only class they only class it as an emergency if it's true cholecystitis and you are, you could actually go into sepsis, and then they would kind of like, I suppose like appendicitis too. If it's just a grumbling appendicitis, I feel they would probably send you home because it's not infected, so it's not an emergency. And that's the way I got treated, guys. The way I got treated is, it's not an emergency, go home. Although I sat there for 6 hours, told them I've not eaten for 2 days, and before that I was just having fruit. And I'm getting malnutrition. Yeah, I will start with the applesauce. I am tomorrow. I've actually got this has got this bad that I've actually got now some those drink supplements which have got everything in them. It's just crazy. I really, what they're going to do, wait until I lose about 3 stone and then get a little bit, I don't get it. They're going to wait until I get really bad, until I go into ICU. If they do that, I'll sue them, okay? I will sue them. If that happens, I will sue them. Because, why? Because I've been to the doctors. I've stressed that it's very uncomfortable. I also went to A&E with the set, as it got worse. And if I have to go in ICU, I will sue them. I will sue them, okay? That's what I will do. If I have to go in where I am actually really sick, I'm really ill, then that's what I will do, okay? So that's the story, guys. That's why you're seeing me live here, because what did I do yesterday? Well, I thought if I'm going into surgery, which I may have to go into surgery because I can't eat, I thought they would take me in and do that. Then I'd come back and, having this keyhole surgery, my stomach would be blown up. I wouldn't feel like doing anything. So what did I do? I bleached everything. I disinfected everything, all in preparation, and did all my washing, all in preparation for when I get back from surgery. So I'm back here with nothing to do because everything's done. And I thought I'd come on live. Okay. So how are you guys? I think it may be a bit too hot for this scarf actually, but I thought I'd shush things up a bit with a nice scarf. But I do tend to get a little bit hot and cold. Okay. But I thought I'd look a bit Grecian with this scarf. Okay. Hi everyone. So that's what's happened, guys. I was sitting in the emergency department for 6 hours, and I had my bloods taken. They put a cannula in, ready for me. They put a cannula in, ready for me to go down to theatre and all that kind of thing. And yet they turned around and said, "I want, you're not infected." So I what that was, I feel they couldn't be bothered to do the paperwork, or it was something to do with COVID. They're still doing this, keeping people out of hospital who are not emergency. Oh, I thought I was, and actually, I don't get it, because being a nurse, I would have seen that as an emergency. I'd have seen that, not eating or drinking. But I'm taking more painkillers, and now I'm taking the painkillers. I seem to be able to drink, and I've had a little bit to eat today. So, and I've slept a little bit better. So I am going to stick with the painkillers that they've given me, and hopefully they'll get me on that list. But I can't live like this for the next year or so. Ridiculous. Okay, so yeah, I know. I want the surgery. I'm tired. I'm exhausted every day. I sleep on the sofa. I'm like an old lady. I feel about 90 years old. I get up, do a few things, and I'm back on the sofa sleeping. And you're dealing with your back, Izzy. Well, if I get this if I get the full-blown cholecystitis, which I can see this coming, guys, can't you? This is what I was trying to prevent, and yet I have no choice. I've tried to prevent this, and now I've got no choice but to maybe face sepsis and cholecystitis. How does that, and I end up losing, I could do with losing a few pounds, but I don't want to get anorexic. So I've done everything I can. I went to the doctors, I've been to A&E, I've sat there for 6 hours, I've been adamant. And if I have to, if I go that way, down that route where I'm really sick, I'm going to sue them. I'm going to sue them, guys. I will. Oh, have my cup of tea. A cup of tea works wonders, okay. Anyway, so I'm back. I've had a good sleep last night. I actually got up early just in case they called me today and said, "Hey, we've got some space. Somebody's cancelled, so you can get on the list." So I got up early just in case they did that. And they never did that. They never bothered to ring me. Okay. I think what it is when you look after yourself, when you do your nails and put a bit of makeup on, you do your hair nice, you don't look disheveled, and you're dressing decently. They look you up and down, and there's nothing wrong with you. I just honestly feel that they're looking you up and down, and it's like there's nothing wrong with you. unless you go in there with a tatty old t-shirt on with holes in, you know, that you've not changed for days and it stinks of BO, body odor, and you kind of, you know, and you've got ripped jeans on, and you're an alcoholic, and you know, I won't get monetized now I've said that. I don't know why YouTube is so funny if you say things like that. Anyway, so if you do want to make a super chat, please do. I won't get monetized for this. But if I'd have gone in like that, shouting and bawling, screaming, hey, I want this doing now, I would have. I'm sure I would have I would have been seen, and they would have taken me to theatre and all that kind of thing. But there you go. I think if you look decent, you know, you look like you've got things together, they just look at you and judge you. It's like, oh, you're okay. You don't look as if there's anything wrong with you. So let's have a look at some of your comments there. Izzy, hi there. My stepdaughter is a lawyer, and they know Shans because severe damage, so no one will touch me now. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, with your surgery. CN, hi there. Hi everyone, lovely to see you. Just nice to get back on here, actually. Totally agree, Yvonne, especially with mental health, they do that. People have pride though. My mother would go bad if I didn't even wash before going to the doctors. Yeah, me too. Clean underwear, clean everything, washing my hair, making sure I look respectable, isn't it? Looking respectable. So yeah, I'm going a bit mad. I am. I'm going a bit mad now. I'm just so sick of this now. But that I can see. I'm predicting this now. I'm predicting that I'm going to end up with cholecystitis, emergency admission, in there for a week or so, and Bob's your uncle. Everything that I'm trying to prevent. So I am a bit mad. I am a bit schizoid today because of this. But I'm also they're still doing this, keeping people away from hospitals still. Come on. We're supposed to come out of this now. Maybe it's because they're expecting a third wave or something. Hi, Carol. Hi from Florida. Will these ulcers ever heal and go away for good? My ulcers? Your ulcers? I haven't got any ulcers. Yeah, well, anyway, maybe it's your ulcer. My ulcers, your ulcers, I don't know. Probably end up with ulcers in the bowel if it's not treated. Yeah, it's nuts. It's all gone. The world's gone mad. The world's gone mad. I do the right thing. I'm a good citizen. I pay my taxes. I do the right thing. I go there before it gets into that acute state where I'm on death's door, and they turn me away. It just doesn't make sense. And maybe they think I'm not going to complain. I think I may pick up the phone tomorrow and have a right go. Hi everyone. So anyway, that's my situation. That's why I'm here live today. My shoulder is killing me, and I'm resting it on this desk here, and I've had some painkiller. I think the main thing is to keep having painkillers. Hi there from Australia. Hello from Wagga Wagga. Wagga Wagga, Australia. Wow, never heard of that. Sounds really out in the outback, that. And I'd love to go to Australia too. I'd love to go to Australia. Um, what's that? Debbie said, yeah, you might have to ride the hospital till they push you up. Yeah, I think I might give them a call. What's happening? I didn't get, you didn't call me today. I may actually be one of those really painful patients that's like, you didn't call me. I thought I was waiting for a phone call. Why didn't you call me? I'm surprised. What, you expecting me to wait until my turn comes up? Are you kidding me? So I may give them a bit of a hard time. And it's not fair, but I feel that people who give them a hard time get pushed up, because listen, okay, I was waiting in that A&E department 6 hours, and this man came in, he walked in, he registered in, and he sat there for 2 hours, and he was pacing up and down getting frustrated. Yeah, I'd been there 4 hours. And he went up to the lady at the counter and said, I've been here 2 hours. Shouldn't I be seeing? I'm elderly. I need to see someone. And he went and sat down, waited another 30. He's up again, and he's saying, why am I not being seen? This is an emergency. And anyway, within 15 minutes, he was called up, and I was still sitting there. So I think they gave difficult people a nudge up, and the ones that are sitting there being patient, sitting, waiting there, and you're a good citizen, and you're sitting there being patient, so thinking to yourself, well, they're so busy, they must be run off their feet in there, I can't complain, I must sit here and wait. So you're sitting there, and yet you get some arrogant prat come in and say, oh, I'm not going to wait much longer. I'm going to complain about this, and then they get seen just like that. It just doesn't make sense. I'm not saying play up, but I tend to think, I used to do that. I used to work behind there, and I used to hate these high rate patients. But it's the good people like us that tend to get sidelined for these crazy people, Look, let's continue. So that's my experience over yesterday and today. What a waste of time. I did go. I was saying I was in agony. I've not eaten. I've thrown up. I've nausea. In fact, they gave me anti-sickness in the vein. They gave me analgesia. They put a cannula in, ready to go, ready for it all to go. And then at the last minute kind of said, well, you're not infected, are you? You've got pain and you can't eat, and you're suffering maybe from starvation and malnutrition. But listen, you're not infected, are you? So you're not an emergency. So I'm going to send you back home. I will absolutely lose my rag any minute right now. So it's hard when you people here, if you've suffered with pain, gnawing pain, 24/7, you know what it's like. You get depressed, you get down, your throat deepens, your voice deepens because you're struggling with the pain. And you find that your voice deepens because you're forcing, you need that, you're forcing that energy out to speak, And it's exhausting. Yeah, I know. It's gone right. It's right across my neck at the moment. It's gone right up my neck and right at the back of my neck and down the arm. and I'm used to it now. Actually, I'm living with this pain now. I'm used to it. It's part of who I am now. It's part of my living experience. So it is. So hi everyone. So if you're waiting for the subject, I am going to timestamp it, but I just wanted to explain to you why what's going on. Okay. And thank you for all your support, by the way. It's been amazing, you know. So let's get onto the subject here, and I just want to do a shout out to people that have already covered this subject, because I don't want to feel like I'm plagiarizing any other channel. Okay, so I'm going to say that Joseph Magi's covered this. He did a really good job, and he also did a reading on this subject. And also Lady Colin Campbell has done a subject too, okay, has also covered this. And it's kind of really a follow-up on Lady Colin Campbell's channel, when she said, and some of my followers too have suggested that she has said, hi, thank you, Pam J, thank you. What's that? The microphone. I dropped the microphone. Okay. Well, if I drop my microphone, you won't be able to hear me. But thank you. That is so cute, Pam J. Thank you. Well, that'll help. I'll get some painkillers with that. I'll get one of those bean bags, you know, you put in the microwave and you slap it on your back. I'll get one of those. Thank you. Actually, guys, I have been saving up my cups of tea fund, because I want to get some vintage, because you know that I've moved into this place, if you know me and you follow me. I want to get some vintage, not expensive, it's like from charity shops and people who don't want them anymore, you know. But I want to get some vintage glasses and glassware. And so I want to get little bits for this place, you know. Yeah, talk about ascension pain. It bloody hurts. Sorry. Oh, I say it's worse when it gets bad. It's worse than labour pains. Yeah, River. I like River too. I'm all into that. I'm actually trying to be eclectic. I've not been long in this place, and I'm trying to be eclectic. And I'm looking at. I want to have some kind of influence of you know, Parisian cafe, because I always like those. You know, when you go to Europe. It's part of who I am too. When you go to Europe and you go to those cafes that you sit outside with the Parisian chairs and all the ironwork. I'm doing a bit of trying to fit who I am into my decor. You know, the traveling person and the places that I visit that I love. So I'm collecting things, and I always used to like, you know, the little vintage glasses, so that's what I'm doing with the super chats. Is that I am I'm kind of saving that up. So it might be better if you do want to make a if you do want to make a donation, to buy me a pot of tea in the description box, because when you do a super chat, they take a big cut off that. I don't oddly see that, but you can use the super chat if you wish. I do get something from that. But yeah, so I'm looking at that to I kind of theme it on things that I've done in my life, you know, like traveling to Greece and traveling around Europe, sitting outside in little cafes, and so I'm looking to get some like little vintage things, look around in charity flea markets and things like that. So that's what I'm doing with any of your super chats, okay, and your donations, your cups of teas, okay. So okay, so thank you everyone for your donations and previously and now, okay. I don't know why we got onto Parisian cafes, but I do love that Moulin Rouge kind of thing going on. I love that. If I could afford, if I ever got rich one day, I'd theme it on like Moulin Rouge or something, like a Parisian cafes, and a little bit of Greek in there, thrown in there as well. You know, that's what I do. So yeah, I like eclectic. I don't like everything matched. I like things to be eclectic. Oh, thank you, Helen Troy. Thank you. Be able to do it, do the shopping. I tend to go online and have a look on eBay and stuff, but it'd be nice to go to charity shops when this COVID's over. So yeah, and I'd like to buy some more scarves too. I actually bought this from Greece. It's Grecian. So yeah, so everything I do is about travel, and everything I wear is about travel, and everything I do is I just love it. I love it. I can't wait. I want to get really serious. Once I get this gallbladder out, I want to get a serious trekker. I do. And go up those mountains, Dolomites or Italy, or I've been up there to Switzerland. I went up there when I went and stayed in Lake Como. I've been there too, the Italian lakes. And I went up into Switzerland to Biarritz, is it called? Yeah, I've been to a few places now. I want to travel again. I'd like to just get a really decent car and drive over to Europe. That's what I love to do. Okay, guys, yeah. So any donations, I am looking to get little bits and bobs for this new place of mine. And I'm looking to get some vintage glasses, you know, wine glasses, little kind of liqueur glasses, and that kind of thing. So yeah, so I just love all that. I'm trying to put myself into my decor. So did I see George Clooney? I know he's got a place there, hasn't he? I went over to Baggio. You've probably got that there, have you, at Las Vegas, Baggio? I went over on a ferry because you get the ferry over across Lake Como to absolutely stunning houses around Lake Como. I didn't see George Clooney, no. I'm not sure he was living there then, but I saw the houses, absolutely stunning, gorgeous houses around Lake Como. And I got a ferry, like a little small ferry. You just jump on, you pay as a foot per, you know, don't take your car. And it takes you across to Baggio. And it's got not like a seafront bit, not like like a coastal town, but there's like near the water, and there's like little restaurants and that, and Italian, like, but they're like vintage looking cafes and restaurants. So I, stopped there, and I actually met an American while I was over in Lake Como, and we hung out. We hung out together. He took me for a meal. Went out for a meal in one of these restaurants. It didn't turn out to be a, swept away kind of romance, but it was like a friendship, like some travelers. He was traveling, he was backpacking, I was traveling, and we just hooked up and had a meal together, and that was it, really. That's all. But yeah, I'd love to go back there. I'd love to go back there. So enough of that. Okay, I'll definitely have to timestamp this, won't I? Goodness, I've been rabbiting on about my own business here. It's you're probably bored out of your head, But yeah, I just love traveling, and one of the reasons I created this channel is so I can take it with me and show you all where I am, and show you all what I'm doing. And actually pay my way, pay for my little hotel rooms and all that kind of thing. This is one of the reasons I created this. You can come and hook up with me if you want once we start doing that. If you want to meet me at the airport or somewhere, or somewhere abroad, that's fine with me. You want to hang out? Come and have a holiday with me, okay? I'm cool with that. So that'd be great. Lots of places to visit. I hope my channel does get better, so I can take this and it pays my way, and then I can go for months on end traveling. So radishes supposed to be good for the gallbladder. Well, that's a bit random, Palestine. Thank you for that comment. Yeah, that would be, yeah, radishes. I'll go and get a bunch of radishes tomorrow. Okay. Wonder why they're good for you, but well, they're easy to digest, I guess. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. I'll meet up with. We can hook up. We can go and sit at a lovely cafe by the sea, watch the sunset, and just have a giggle. And that would be my dream, to meet up with you guys. I'll take you to Greece. Yeah. Well, I'll meet you there. Don't know about taking you. It's expensive. But yeah. Well, we could have a few of us go. We'll book somewhere. Book somewhere and do it that way, as long as you're mobile and you can do things and you're healthy and you can do a bit of walking and things like that, and walking around shops and walking around down the beaches and go swimming, and as long as you can do that, that'd be good. Okay, so let's get along with this title, which is why on earth did Meghan say? Apparently, Lady Colin Campbell said that Meghan said that she is a plane crash away, one plane crash away from the throne. Why on earth would she say that? I mean, what a thing to say. What a thing to say. So I want to delve in deep here. Why did she say that? Oh, we're only one plane crash away from the throne. Isn't that great, Harry? I mean, why would she say that? Well, what I pick up here intuitively, she said that in a tongue-in-cheek kind of way. She said, like, she didn't mean it. This is what's coming through. She said it as if it was a joke. And it was like, oh, well, it was only kind of one plane crash away from being, from the throne. It only takes that. I mean, what kind of a joke is that? What kind of a joke? It's horrific. Debbie said it is horrific. Who would joke about that? Only a narcissist would joke like that. That is toxic, okay? That is pure toxic. Why? Because when I'll take my glass specs off, because I'm not reading the comments just now. Oh, my arm. Why? Why would only a narcissist talk in this way? You see, anybody normal wouldn't dream of saying that, would they? Anybody normal wouldn't crack a joke by saying, "Oh, you know, your brother-in-law. It would only take a car crash, for him. Who would talk like that?" So no normal person would talk like that. The only person that would make a joke of somebody's demise would be a narcissist. You see, people don't really understand about narcissism, okay? And people get puzzled why these people who have no empathy crack jokes in that way. Normal people don't get it, don't get why, why, a normal person would think, God, that was a bit cruel. A normal person would say, oh, I would never say that. That was a bit below the belt. That was a bit cruel. That's a bit shocking, actually. But we get confused by people who say things like this. And the reason why Megan said this is because she would like to be better than Kate. You see, everybody to a narcissist is competition. Hence, everyone to Megan is competition. So it is venomous, but she made it, I get here, the energies in the way she said it was in a very kind of blasé, casual, jokey way. Nobody jokes about things like that are sane in the mind, okay? So, why did she say it? Because she feels this deep resentment and jealousy towards Kate. Because Kate is going to be higher than her, is going to be, above her. And it's like, and her kind of toxic brain is clocking over this. No empathy kind of a brain would be like, well, it would only take a plane crash, wouldn't it? And it'd be all over. I don't feel it's William. I feel it's Kate that she would be jealous of, because Kate is just everything that she will never be. There would be deep kind of resentment, deep kind of jealousy. They only say cruel things like this, and you probably know people like this in your own family who suddenly say something really cruel about somebody else in the family, and you think, God, or do something that you would never do, and you think to yourself, I'd never do that. I'd never say that about my own brother, or I'd never say that about my own sister. I'd never do that. what, trying to work it out and trying to work it out. It's confusing, it's confusing. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why I don't get why she did that. There must be a reason. Because they are jealousy and envy based, are narcissists. They can't help it. Anybody that they perceive, it could be any small little way. It could be even me choosing this cup to drink out of with this red flower. It would be an obsession of, I need to get that cup. I need to get that cup. Actually, I need to start drinking tea. It's bizarre. It's because they have a mental illness. And normal people say, well, I like that cup that you're using. Oh, it's nice, It really suits, your personality. I can imagine why you chose that. But not a narcissist, okay? So what I pick up with Meghan is the reason she said this is because of her envy and jealousy based character. It's an obsession with Kate. She can't be Kate. She can't pretend to be Kate. She could never be Kate. She can't have that authentic. She can't have that her identity. She's got something which is an identity which Meghan does not possess. So if I can just get rid of her from the family, then I would be the one in her place then. So that's what I pick up why she said that. And saying it tongue in cheek, Now this is it, you see. People are going to see her true colours. When people start joking like that and everybody else is normal around them and starts thinking, why did you say that? Why did she do that? Why did she say that? It doesn't make sense. That's inappropriate. That's so inappropriate. So I would say that this is her narcissism coming out, which is a dysfunction, okay? Dysfunction of the mind. And when anybody when this all kind of poison seeps out, it's because they know they can't be like you. They know they could never have your authenticity. They know that they could never have your inner core. They know that they could never have what you possess. So they're hell-bent all their life in trying to destroy that. So I'm going to pull out a card here. Okay. Well, narcissists would not, they would use any means to attack someone. They would ring their employers. They would tell everybody that whatever comes out of your mouth is a lie. Don't believe what that person says. She's saying that she likes that designer. She's saying that she likes that designer. All this gossip. She says she likes this designer, but it was me first that said this. Anything that's to do with her personality, that narcissist will attack. Okay. Well, she said that she was the first person to wear red. But you look at me when I wore red. They lie, but they make out that it's you that's lying about your life. But their life's a complete lie. They know it. They know it. They know deep down they're not happy. They know that their life is a lie. Everything they wear is not authentic. They don't even know who they are. So then they transfer that onto you. It's like, you don't believe everything that that person says, do you? So this is what I get with her. And this is what they do. They're jealous of your authenticity. They're jealous of your identity. They're jealous that you have a true identity and a core. They hate that about you. They hate your creativity. They hate your artistry. They hate the way you walk, how you move. Okay. They hate how you put your hair up. They hate the glasses you choose, the lipstick you wear, the scarf you wear, the cup you wear. They hate everything about you. So this is what I get with Megan, okay, that's coming through here. So, you know, I get this card here, which is the only thing that means anything to Megan is investments. Investments, 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 investments. That's all that's all that she feels she has any passion in. You know, I need to invest in this, I need to invest in that. We need to build on this. You know, and it's all investments and it's all materialism without any kind of passion. There's no passion towards that. So while they're building up their empire, they want to destroy yours. They make out too that they are the victim. Oh, it's me that's the victim, not her. The way that I put myself out for that person, I'm the victim. I did everything for her. And they may even put themselves out to give you gifts and things like that, bunches of flowers, so they can turn around and say, well, look what I did. I bought her flowers. I bought her flowers. And this is what I get in return. Even down to the perfume that Kate would wear. She would walk by and Megan would smell that perfume. She would have hatred for that perfume. I hate that perfume. I hate that perfume. You see, Megan sits on the fence. She makes out, oh, no, I love the royal family. I adore the royal family. Yes, we could go back to the royal family. We'll make amends. We'll receive. We'll accept that olive branch. Yes, no problem. But she sits on the fence, you see. But she's got that road back to LA if it just all comes crashing down. Okay. Because she knows that she's got some kind of personality disorder. She knows. She knows she has to choose two roads because she knows that's not going to work out. And eventually that other road's not going to work out either. It's not just men and NMC and abusive men do this. It's not just abusive men. Yeah, they do. You get them in all different forms, you know. They're chameleons. They're chameleons. And I also get with Megan, she thinks she's like the most spiritual person on earth. She's the most spiritual person on earth. I feel it. I feel it from the heavens. I feel the spirit coming into me, and I feel this energy from our ancestors. You know, she is the most spiritual person on earth. And I think she may even become some kind of guru. She may turn into some kind of guru with crossing her legs, with the chanting and you know, and the kind of healing, like this meditation thing. You know, it's like all these symbol things, bing, and it's like and doing all this kind of thing here. Vogue. Do you remember that from Vogue? Madonna, Vogue. God, she's had a facelift, hasn't she, Madonna? You know, all that Vogue thing. I used to do that dance. I can't even remember how to do that Vogue dance now. It was so, God, it was so cool, wasn't it, that Vogue? And I used to dance away on the dance floor to that. Wow, I was swinging it. It's brilliant. But yeah, so I get like, she's so kind of she's going to be, what I get in the future, this is a premonition, okay? I actually get from her, not dancing on the dance floor to Vogue. I actually get her becoming some kind of weird guru. Monasteries and things like that. Weird. I'm not saying monasteries are weird, but I get some kind of weirdness where she's going to, we have to feel our inner core and explore who we are and all this kind of thing. I did predict this before, did I? Well, anyway, I do pick that up. You know, with her hair, with her black hair, and do you know who she reminds me of? Oh God, that rock, that heavy metal singer. What's his name? With the black hair, with the middle parting. What's his name? Yeah, it's gone out of my head. Yeah, I can't think straight. But Ozzy Osbourne, yeah, sitting there with her hair, straight hair like this, you know, and straight as a dart, you know, really sat up straight. And I get this image of her being very still and talking about spiritual things. Actually, a bit like that. Look at that image there with the black hair and the middle parting. So, hi everyone, and that's my take on that. Bit of a strange kind of take on, you know, one plane crash away from the throne. It's because she just can't help herself. She just can't help herself, you know. She's just got to, you know, she's seethingly jealous and she's got to say something. I've just got to say something. I've just got to say something here. I've got to just say something here. You know what? It's one plane crash away. It's one plane crash away from the throne. Yes. Oh, that was just a joke, by the way. It was just a joke. Oh, it's just a joke. Just joking. She's absolutely bonkers. Okay. Absolutely barking mad. Okay. So any questions here? Because this is Ask Me Anything show 2. But that's my take on that. There's nothing more to say about that, okay? What's that? I remember when Ozzy used to shout, Sharon, Sharon, Sharon. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Megan would say, Harry, Harry. Oh, my goodness me. But I get, do you know what, guys? Talk about Ask Me Anything show. I actually feel this energy at the moment. I don't know why I get this serene kind of energy, but I do. Like, things are kind of starting to change. I ought to have done a daily read on this, but I did do a daily read the other day, and it's similar to that. And we're feeling these energies right now, and it doesn't feel as if things are falling into place, but actually it is, energy wise, from the universe. Things are starting to fit into place, whatever that may be. Okay, so hi Sally, that is such a wholesome name, Sally Holden. Okay, sounds quite famous too, actually. Is it Michelle Holden? She's famous, isn't she? Okay, are you related? Are you her sister? Come on, tell us, are you her sister? Don't be shy, tell us if you are. I'm not sure if her name's Michelle. I'm not good with names. But, okay, Sally, the thing is, there are rumours of political and financial assassinations by bringing planes down. Oh, this isn't a joke. Oh, I never said it was a joke. And she should be prosecuted for threatening the heir of the throne and his family. Actually, no, it's not a joke, because if you stood up on an aeroplane and said, there's a bomb in here, there's a bomb under my chair, you would actually get thrown off of the aeroplane. Well, thank you, Debbie. What's that, Sally? My grandmother emigrated to England in 1903. I'm not related to famous people. Okay. So let's look back here. Any other questions, guys? Anything ad hoc, random? Ask your questions away. Let's have a look. Heather Strong. What a strong name that is. She brought Cafe a knife for Christmas. What? The royal family, really? The royal family exchange gag gifts. Oh yeah, the gag gifts. Yeah. Didn't they buy Harry a blow-up girlfriend one year? Something like that. Gag gifts, Sandringham at Christmas, haha. One plane crash away, fingers crossed. A knife too. I don't think she gets those gags, actually. So anybody, questions? Not Cafe, Kate. Oh, Kate. Okay. She bought her a knife. What was that for? Oh, God. Stab her in the back. Okay, guys. So I'm going to call this live show finished, okay? Unless you want to ask any of your own questions, please do. And if you want to buy me a cup of tea so I can buy my little vintage trinkets, please do too. That would help. If you'd like your own personal reading, there is a booking site at the bottom too. That upset Kate. That's crazy. Well, I could actually before I go, I could actually look at how William feels about this, how William feels about her saying one plane crash away from the throne. I could ask that. So how does Prince William feel about this being said? He's really concerned of his family, and is concerned over Kate's safety and the children. There's also these statues that are being hauled down over in Canada. These Indigenous people. There's all this going on too. There seems to be some kind of backlash towards the royal family at this present time. So there are a lot of kind of security issues around Prince William and the family. Well, I get here that he is quite heartbroken. You know, is quite heartbroken over this, because what I get is that Harry is starting to say to people, this is intuitively okay, it's not fact. He's starting to say to people that, you know, they should do away with the monarchy because it's never served anyone. So I do get this, and this is actually being spread around from other quarters to actually believe that this is the end of the monarchy. That this. So really, is Meghan and Harry trying to, by saying this, by spreading this rumor of there should be an end to the monarchy and the firm, because it doesn't kind of help anyone, then are they damaging the monarchy by saying that and promoting that? Because that's what I pick up here, especially Harry. And I feel that's why it was a little bit uncomfortable at the unveiling, because, you know, Harry's like out of the royal family. He doesn't believe in any of this anymore. And he's just so glad. You're just trapped. You are just trapped, William. You are just trapped in that family. And I'm out of there. And he's saying to everyone now, you know what? That monarchy should be abolished. And I feel that this is what's so heartbreaking to William, is because not only is Meghan jealous of Kate, but Harry is jealous of William, and this is a little bit dangerous. Of the way that he's such a statesman, he's got it so much in control. He knows how to carry himself. He is also very grounded with this card, and you see, William is just doing William. And he can't be anything else but William. But Harry resents that. He resents, why did you get treated better than I got treated? So what I'm going to do is destroy your kind of parade here. I'm going to destroy your parade. And I'm going to make you feel as if, because my security is under threat here in Montecito, I'm going to make your security under threat where you are. So I feel that he had that anyway in him, Harry, that he hated the monarchy and the firm. And it's just that he's met Meghan, who's going to, who's going to stand up for this and also be on his side, like an ally. So here, Yeah, William's jaw was grinding. Yeah. So let's have a look here. Yeah, William's jaw was grinding. Before this, MI5, MI6 told William to up the security. Yeah, I did get the men in grey there behind the bushes, also really following what Meghan and Harry are doing, because they are threatening the monarchy. It is quite serious, actually. You can't go around throwing statements like that around. Okay. So, yeah, William's jaw is grinding away in the videos of the funeral and the unveiling too. NMCN, I think M&H are spreading rumours about security to make the Cambridges feel uncomfortable. Yeah. H&M are furious that they need to pay for their own security, so they're trying to incite fear and revenge. Yeah, I think you're right there. I do. I feel this is like a one-upmanship. Well, you don't give us the security, we're going to make your life a nightmare. You know, that kind of thing. There's jealousy and envy right the way through this. It's toxic. It's toxic, okay. Let's look. Paula, I got any sorry. Paula Martin, a couple of 100 years ago, William would have had Harry and his wife in the Tower. Yeah, they would have been beheaded. Yeah. So for treason, okay. So yeah, he's not happy. He's very upset. I feel there is, it's mixed with, yeah, get the men in grey. I keep getting the men in grey. The men in grey, MI5, MI6. I think we saw Christopher Gate, didn't we, at the unveiling? I feel that was him. I mean, what is he doing? He doesn't normally hang around unless there's some kind of security thing going on. So I do pick that up. So a threat like that, NMCN, a threat like that about crashing aeroplanes is a terrorism threat. It should be passed to the authorities. I think it has. And I think this is why the men in grey, what I pick up intuitively, that's why the men in grey have been brought in here. And we're seeing a little bit of a glimpse of Christopher Gate. I didn't just say that because I thought, you know, I'm going to bring the men in grey back into the readings. I didn't just say that. I think that actually there is a threat here, and they brought these people in and they're watching what's going on here. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Not nice, is it? Not nice at all. Hi, everyone. Lovely to see you. Well, I'm going to go now, and I've really enjoyed our chat. And I don't want to go, but I don't want this to make this into a boring, lengthy show. And because it's now 1 hour 13 minutes, I'm sure people, if you've got to the end on catch up, please put in the comment section, I watched this right to the end and I enjoyed it. I would love to know that. Okay. Also, if you subscribe and you're a newcomer, put in the comment section why you subscribe and that you've subscribed to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. Okay. And put your comments, guys, and put your thumbs up. Don't be afraid to come and comment and put your thumbs up. Let's not let these haters deter us. Okay. Sending you lots of love, guys, lots of blessings. And I love all of you. And thank you for coming. And I hope one day that I'm making enough money on this channel that I can use this as like a chat, like some kind of traveling funding, and get to meet you guys. Okay, it'd be great. I'd love that. And I get to take my little mini camera and show you where I am and all that kind of thing. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.